Okay, give me a few minutes to let me share the stream. Oh yeah, for the record, I am actually going to be doing quick draft for now. One, because some Duskmourn is so near, I do not want to spend any more gems than I have to. I pre- so that so that's pretty much it. As far as how do I feel about Lost Caverns of Ixalan, it's kind of interesting. It does. It is one of the few sets that had the speed problem where decks that were decks that were really fast pretty much dominated. Not This is a quick draft, so we because we're not drafting against other people, it's not going to be self-correcting. So we'll probably be able to see how bad this actually is. So first things first, we'll share this with a few groups and then we will proceed on this one. Okay, so there we go. So yeah, let's just cash it in right now. I'm actually also kind of tired. I came from a retreat, so I just got back home. So there's a bit of fatigue in this one. Now, now this is the crux of the issue. Like normally the correct pick is pretty much Miner's Guide Wing, get as much aggro, which means that the cards like Squirming Emergence get left out in the dust. Kind of, we do have time, so I can actually do some research here on Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft. So I kind of want to see if so I kind of want to first double check if green black is still, it's kind of mid range, so we might be able to so we might still actually be able to get on it. Unfortunately, basically we're looking for an archetype tier list. I'm pretty sure red, white, blue, red are on top. Yeah, red, white, blue, white are on top. Those are the generally really fast ones. Um, and and yeah, this one would be lowest, really low tier. As much as I really want to get a copy of this, I don't want to trash the draft, and for that, we I could take the Zoetic Glyph as a non-committal pick. So this will allow me to go into blue red pirates, blue white artifacts. I'll be giving up on white red aggro, but I think that is fine. So I'm gonna actually take the Zoetic Cavern here. We're gonna give up on the rare, sadly. So what are the things we're looking for? We're looking for either pirates or artifacts. Um, the Didact Echo, it's a bit of a descent, so that's more blue black. That's not so great. There's Waylaying Pirates, so this would be one of the picks for that. Idol of the Deep King, also a pick for that, but also gives us removal, so this is also an option. This will land us into Pirates though also, which is the better pirate. If you control an artifact, so we actually still need to start taking artifacts first. And there are plenty of blue cards here, so we're gonna go for that one. So Inverted Iceberg, also another very good pick for this one. Giving up the Merfolk Cave Diver, kind of giving up. Well, Ancestral Reminisce is it's reminiscing about a really bygone era. It hasn't been good for the long time. And just like that, it hung for a while. Now there's a Deep Cavern Bat that would always be that was kind of solidly constructed. If I'm not convinced of red, I could take adaptive gem guard. Going to white blue artifacts, that would be a way. If I wanted to go into stick with red, I would take a braid here. So there's also a shipwreck sentry, which probably want to still get more artifacts first. So I think I would take a braid here. I still prefer removal, especially if there are threats like Miner's Guide Wing up there. Ventosaur is not the solid one for us. Puzzle Door is fine is if we have cards we can craft into, like say the Inverted Iceberg. Um, Plundering Pirate allows us to be a bit more aggro, so that is also a thing. Yeah, we still need to take creatures though. I think the puzzle door can kind of wheel. We'll see about that. We'll definitely take the pirate hat, though we are giving up on some discover cards here. But I'm gonna take the pirate hat. We're gonna try to land the pirates. See if we can get there. There's a shipwreck sentry. Relics roar. Not fine, but not so much. Curling history is too expensive. Hazards and no go. Yeah, we'll start taking. We'll start taking these shipwreck sentries. River Herald Scouts kind of fine. Brackish Blunder does give us artifacts, so we'll take that one. So I think the sentry's probably better in the long term. Now we have a few not so great artifacts here. This one is this one's fine. This it turns into a land drop. Turns into a way to give haste and all that. There's an Oaken Siren that pays for our artifacts, which we have 3 so far. This will make it a 4th, but counting itself is kind of a bit weird. Pit of Offerings, not really. Though we do exile from other graveyards, so this does mess up on Descent. And this is a pirate, so we'll take the Oaken Sentry. So what do we have? Ancestors Aid, Treasure Token. It's a good trick. Would I want to have the Didactic Echo? Probably not really. I'll take the Ancestors Aid. It does give us a treasure token. It's a decent enough combat trick. Okay, so things are starting to dry up a bit. Nothing really good here. I don't see myself running that card at all, but I'll take the Crack Shot. If ever we have a chance to pivot to white, that's a thing. Sorcerer's Spyglass is unplayable, so but we do get to fill out our collection. We don't act, so there's that. Side Fungal Fortitude. Yeah, these are the cards that are not making it. So there we go. So let's see. We don't get pirates, but we do get Queen's Bay Paladin. Let's see. We have Scampering Surveyor. This is fine enough, I guess. Goblin Tomb Raider would be the other option. It gives us something that's really aggro. I think I would prefer to have this one. I would prefer to have this one. Brackish Blunder would be my other pick. But we need to start establishing our aggro layers here. We have to remember that the set can be quite fast if we're not careful. There's another Abrade. There's also an Enterprising Scalawag. Requires us to descend, but I think we can find a few ways to descend. Already I'm starting to have regrets that I didn't go for the Red-White Miner's Guidewind deck. But now we have a Captain Storm Cosmium Raider. We're definitely taking that one. That's pretty much our payoff. But now we need to start hitting more artifacts. Sunbird Standard, I guess, is a thing. It might entice us to splash for a 3rd color. Attentive Scribe would be the other option. We'll see, but I'm not gonna force myself to run that. Hotfoot Gnome, it's fine. It's definitely better than a Hoverstone. Hoverstone Pilgrim is a bit does sandbag a few decks, but I kind of want to keep the curve low, so we'll take the Hotfoot Gnome. Shadow the Volcano, it's not really a good pick. We'll rather have another Inverted Iceberg. But we do have a lot of non-creatures, so we have to keep that in mind. This is a good time to take Wailing Pirates, even though there's a Waterlogged Hulk. Out of Air, counter target spell. If it is some blue to counter a creature spell, so that's an option. I could also just start taking a few of these hidden cards. 1 or 2 of them it's not the end of the world. There's a Relic's Roar, but I think our artifact count is 7. It's decent. But is it great? I don't think so. I'll just take this one. unlucky drop. We might have to take one of these, as bad as it is. Song of Stupefactions, probably still bad. So we are not running an optimal list, right? Frilled Caveworm. We might be forced to run one of these, but I would rather not. So we'll cut it first. Ancestor's Aid Wield, so I guess we can take one of these. And the Waterlock Hulk did come back as well. Oh, Braided Net, really good. We would have had a really decent red-white Discover deck also with the Ultic Cloud Guard. Braided Net is a fine rare for us to take. So we did get one rare out of this. Still not a great payoff. We'll take the Volatile Wanderglyph. If I don't, let's see, Ward's Island Cycling. Yeah, I would rather have this as a top end spell. We can. So, but we still need some cards to cut. This one's fine. It's kind of removal, but our creature count is way below. We need to hit some good creatures. I might be forced to take this. I don't really want to run this though. I probably won't be able to run this either. Child of the Volcano, I'll take one, but I really don't want to run it. Same with the. Yeah, the thing is that we're missing out on a lot of the early game. Now to the point where we're forced to take some non-pirates, but River Herald Scout's good. Compass Gnome is fine. Yeah, we're now. So we need to figure out what cards to cut. Also, how many pirates do we actually have? 7? Okay, that's good enough. Could be a lot better though, but I'll take it for what it is. Yeah, sure, we'll fill out the spelunking. So we're gonna be cutting non-creatures. So yeah, we're gonna be cutting non-creatures for sure. So let's do a sanity check on our artifacts right now. How many do we have here? 12 artifacts. Okay, so we can pay off the other stuff. So I'll probably drop the unlucky drop. Also 9-8. Well, 9-8 is not 8-8-1. Still not that great. I'm gonna try and see if I can cut more blue cards so that we can just stick to red. I would like red to be the better one here. So Brackish Blunder is fine, but if we're running Ancestor 8, I'll cut the Brackish Blunder. We have enough artifacts that Zoetic Glyph is good, so I'm not gonna cut that. It's an excuse to also keep Marauding Vindfang, but I guess we can cut the Waterlogged Hulk because it's still a vehicle. Although it is a game-winning vehicle, that's the thing. $13 and $12. We do have a lower curve. If I can cut another expensive Plundering Pirate, create treasure token. We still have 12 artifacts. I guess I can safely cut one artifact. I'm really wondering which one to cut. Definitely want to cut blue. We already got it to balance the 7-9. I'll cut the Waterlogged Hulk if we're gonna go for the inverted iceberg plan. So, and then we'll just leave the lands like this. So we'll see how blue-red pirates go. As far as the green and black cards went, we didn't see many good ones. So it's a good thing we didn't force ourselves into Descent. As much as I wanted that rare, we were not gonna get away with it. It's just not that great right now. But I'm also concerned that we might not get that many people playing. It's possible that this might be a dead format and I just wasted 5k gold. Okay, never mind. We got an opponent. It's gonna take a while, so we're gonna have to be really patient with this. Just gonna have to see who we're playing against. So this one's fine. We got Tomb Raider into Compass Gnome. In fact, we can do. I probably want to still do Compass Gnome, especially if that's our opponent's opening. So yeah, we'll do Compass Gnome. We're gonna decline. Let's see what our opponent's 2-drop is. In fact, we have the mana so that we can actually. If our opponent just kills one of our creatures, that's fine too. But my plan is now to just play the Sunfire Torch and Abrade if our opponent does that. Yeah, especially if our opponent. The next turn we can go Zoetic Cavern and we have 3 creatures to swing with. If it's a creature we must remove, I wouldn't consider that a must remove. Oh, this is a. We'll be patient. Okay, we go for this. If they equip it, it's pretty much a nothing burger because it's this one reach, so it's still something. Now we're gonna see if we can hit an Ancestor's Aid. That would be really nice. Our opponent might just have something to like say tap this down or whatnot. Wailing Pirates would slow it down but not wreck it that much. Ancestral Reminisce will not do it. There's a reason. No, there's a reason I did not try to take this card at all. This format was just too. It's just too fast for it. Well. Opponent did have the better pirate layout. We just had the better artifact layout. Tectonic Hazard. Okay, cute. Might as well do this. Get the land. Okay. Now this one might be a bit greedy. We'll swing with both. One is forced to block the Siren. But yeah, I'm gonna try to close out the game. I don't think our opponent can drop multiple. Okay, there's one creature. They will need to drop multiples, but that's not gonna do it. There's also a reason why I don't want to run Hunter's Blowgun. Equip cost is too expensive for what? Well, it has the +1/+1, but and the weird extra abilities, but the equip cost is too expensive for what it is. I would take it, accept it being more expensive to drop and have a cheaper equip cost. That would be much better in my opinion. Anyway, for those tuning in, we are doing quick draft right now because I do not want to spend extra money. I want to use my gems when Duskmourn is 2 days away. It's almost there, but at the time of this recording, streamer events have streamer games have mostly ended. We're probably still getting VODs uploaded from time to time. It's still quite live up there, but as far as things go, we will be able to get to play it for ourselves in shortly. So just patience there, which means we have to do other things for the time being. Not that I mind. This one's fine. Just gonna have to be really patient about this. So, turn 2 volatile water glyph is fine. I might not zoetic glyph it right away. I might rather just inverted iceberg first, then try to zoetic glyph. Oh, change of plans. The opponent lets it through. Question: if our opponent, well, with 5 lands, I am more likely to just take the hit here. Thousand Moons Infantry does change things a bit. Oh, come on. Opponent can double block. I will most likely take out the... No, opponent's taking it. They're probably bad for us because it means they have some sort of removal on incoming. Nope, just a gem guard. They might tap these two just to pump this up. So we're now hoping to hit an abrade. But yeah, this is the powerful take. Looks like our opponent had a really good draft here. Now watch me mill the card that I need. Nope, it's a land. And we get the Rival Herald Scribe. I'm fine with that. I'm still gonna swing. Ancestors 8. Okay, let's see if we can oh, I'm fine with that. So I actually get to play this first, then we can worry about this later. We don't have an artifact in the yard yet though, but it's only a matter of time before our opponent does answer this. Seeker of Sunlight. Is our opponent missing green? Forest. Okay, they're missing green if they had to forest cycle. Now, they won't be able to seek this, but they will be able to make this a 5/5. We did not hit our break. We hit a Hotfoot Gnome. Don't know how meaningful it is. It does have haste. I could swing with this, but it does feel like I'm throwing it away. Yep. It's gonna feel awkward, but I'm fine. We'll discard the island. Oh, okay. We have an alternate out. Oh, Zephyr MTG, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? So opponent gonna get a free explore on this one. Okay, hit the land. Okay. Opponent's just gonna... Okay, it's just gonna explore. Hit another land, so they're not getting their counters on it. I could island cycle this, but we're so close to 7 at this point that I probably don't want to. Yeah. True enough, I did hit the land anyway. I hit almost all my lands. Interesting blocking choice. So, which card do I save? It's a bit of a weird trade. I'm not sure if that's correct. We do have, again, we still have our... We do have to remember that this one's an Ixalan ETB, so I will not be able to swing with this. And I also have to decide if I would rather just have the Ward Tree 6/7 instead. Opponent's just getting as many creatures back as they can. They also will tap this to make it a 6/6, so we definitely want to... We have to flip this one. We need to be able to tap or untap this. Opponent actually going for the getting the Sanguine Evangelist? No, they discovered into it. And this is an attack trigger, so... Yeah, we have to flip this first. They might swing with it, which I wouldn't mind, but they're not. They're in the defensive. We just keep hitting our lands, what the heck. Now our opponent is probably going to start swinging, that's for certain. So... Opponent does have the mana to drop... Oh, they're going to drop Cavern Stomper first, okay. So there are two things I need to tap now. So I definitely want to flip this also. We're probably going to end up losing this because our opponent is starting to fill up the board, and if I can't hit an Abrade, it's going to be an issue. Well, right now we take 8. So Abrade doesn't help us here. No, Braid helps us now, that's for sure. It's a bit scary though because it does leave us open on the crackback. This is not activated sorcery, so I could use it on the defensive instead and hold this back for that one. I would love to play this one. That leaves me 1 mana short. So I actually have to play this instead, which leaves me with 2 mana. And a 6/6. Yeah, let's not get greedy at this point. We are on the defensive. This one enters with a 3/3, so that's a bit annoying. Opponent is playing super conservative. Yeah, first we have to upgrade this. There's no cap. So I can swing with this, tap this down. Hey, nice. It's getting better and better. Oh yeah, definitely. It's we're definitely on the back foot here. It is really getting better for our opponent. I could swing with these two. I will still have one blocker. I can tap this one down. Yeah, I don't know if it's good. Okay, opponent is gonna trade that way, which I don't mind. Oh, they're actually trading most. Um, there could have been a better block for that. They're trying to keep their flyers, I guess. Get ourselves a free discover, which is a plundering pirate. I do not mind that at all. So now we tap the Cavern Stomper. Poison Dart Frog. Annoying, but wait. Yeah, this one's super annoying. Unless I can hit our other upgrade. There's an argument for tapping this instead. Opponent just starts getting a swing with this one. Yeah, I can see the writing on the wall in a sense. Like, I have to hold this back as a defender. I will need this as additional. Well, this won't be able to block this one. We do have an artifact in the yard, so I can flip. Oh, Sunfire Torch actually saves us here. I actually need to do some math here. Yeah, because it being untapped is kind of semi-irrelevant here. I can only swing with one creature right now. Because I have to flip this, but I won't be able to get the counters on it. And I have to snipe the dart frog. No, I can't activate this, so I might as well pay for this. So yeah, not looking good. I'm forced to if our depends. Opponent did not leave themselves. No, they left themselves enough mana. Oh, they actually they let me go to blockers. Okay. It's a bit too late to activate that now that I blocked. Yeah. Ruin Lurker Bat's kind of ruining it for us. Okay, let's go. Can I flip this one? I can flip this one if I sack the trip. And I probably do. I could draw cards off this. But I don't need cards now. I need another creature. Yeah, still trying, but it's not. We did lose. What did we lose? What did we lose in that one? We lost. Did we lose a torch? Yeah, we lost our second Sunfire torch. Meanwhile, our opponent is gonna start running away with this. Yeah, opponent still doesn't have to block. I probably could have acted and we just hit lands. Not helpful for us. Let's see. What does our opponent hit? They hit the land and they whip on the rest, which is probably the best thing I can ask for. They're playing it really safe. And the life gain is not helping us either. I could bite. Well, no, I have to play for the win now. And I need to be able to swing with this, so let's see, they block this one 6, they... No, I can tap this one 6, so they'll Yeah. Unfortunately, the extra token kind of ruined it for us. Yeah, this is the most I can take them down to, and I can only like do 2 more damage. Unfortunately, the lifelink really messed us up badly here. So we can concede this one. Oh well, that was a bit of a shame, but our opponent did have the much better green-white deck. I would still argue against the blow dart, but our opponent did manage to leverage that one really well. We really could have used that second torch, but we milled it accidentally. But we managed to last quite a while. Unfortunate. Yeah, it was really just that lifelink. Unfortunately, our deck doesn't really have enough removal, so we have to be careful. I'm okay with this one. Herald Scout into Idol of the Deep King. We don't... And we actually went through a lot. Remember that we were activating almost every... We were actually... we were looting almost every turn. We pitched a lot of lands. I'm not gonna sacrifice it. If our opponent just decides to block it, I'm fine. We'll eventually hit. Cross my fingers, we'll eventually hit a better creature. Now Braided Net is on the defensive, so we have to start using this. Let's see what our opponent's follow-up drop is. Hulk is not it. But wow, we would be able to draw quite a good number of cards here. Okay, it's a good thing we got. Okay, that was a good mill. So we really could have used that second upgrade. Also, if I... Let's see. Point has to drop a creature. Lapid Gem Guard. That's the problem. I thought the Deep King misses. Wow, we're really just drawing everything. So maybe attacking was not the right play after all. We'll take 3. There's no good way to say it. Oh, they had the mural too. Okay, we are gonna lose this one. So I'm gonna just play this. We're going to craft with this, then draw cards unless I can find something better to do. Good evening, Jericho Alagan. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in time to watch my demise. If I snipe this, unfortunately, this becomes life. Though this turns 7, so it is quite a while. I'm probably gonna have to give up the pirate hat at this point. We just simply hadn't drawn any of our other pirates. Yeah, this one is the much more successful white-blue artifact deck. In hindsight, I probably should have gotten more of those river sentries. I was too focused on the artifact team here that I kind of missed out on some offensive creatures. But yeah, it's super unlikely we're gonna survive this. Convert standard. Oh wow, they really just had. Wow, they really lined. Hit another land. Yeah, we can concede this one. This one's definitely not a good game for us today. Wow. Not a great week, but hey, it happens. It happens. Couldn't this PR want to get the life lost creature in enchantment for? Okay. Oh, is it the one? Is it the zombie that keeps coming back? The one with if you hit half life. Oh, the and I think the enchantment you're referring to the ley line, right? Going for turn 2 turn 2 wins in standard. Are those the cards you're going after? Kind of really curious about that one. What are the cards I'm looking forward to in Duskmourn right now? I will really need to have to play around with it quite a bit. I'm seeing some I'm seeing some opportunity with the impending cards. There's probably some opportunity. Oh no, that ley line is red. Okay, so different one. Okay, okay, we get to keep. We'll definitely keep this one. Oh, I probably play Oaken Siren. Just Compass Gnome is the other thing we can play. Let's play it now. Let's get it out of the way. I might probably regret that. I probably could have taken another red source instead. This will also tell a bit about our play, whether... Oh no, opponent missed the land drop? I'll play this. It would have been interesting if our opponent did something to this. No, they're just cycling Seismic Monitor. Okay. Monstrosaur, sorry. But they're legitimately scary. Well, everyone's been saying that you just need to have removal, but you can only pack so many turn 1 instant speed removal cards. It's actually after this, I suspect it's probably going to be the end of a lot of cheap buff spells. We're probably not going to see any more cards that are good, like we're not going to see any more good cards like Monstrous Rage and the like. One more land of any kind allows us to cover. Oh. Oh sure. Oh sure. Still gonna swing though. The interesting thing is I could play this first. Swing with all. Opponent will block 1. So how does this get back? 4 or more non-combat damage. That's not it. It is... Blade Master being a 2/3 is annoying though, so... That said, I would still play this one first. Sunshot Militia is good. Opponent trades that for that, that's fine. So we're at the stage where we're probably going to try to close out the last few points of damage. Making this into a 4-2 is probably not the best thing. I might also want to hold back because I might want to save the craft for this instead. So I definitely want to play Oaken Siren. Cartographer's Companion is fine. Brazen Blade Master, okay, that stops us from swinging. Opponent can trade 2 for 1, and I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, they're going for it. They do have more cards than we do, though. We're just hitting all our artifacts. Might as well equip it. Yeah, we need to be able to drop these 2 next turn so that if we hit our 5th land, if we hit another land drop, we can just hope to flip this. Start closing out the game that way. Panic Altasaur, okay, no, not swinging anytime soon. So we're aiming for this one. So land, okay, fine. I'm gonna try to hit the land drop. See. Yeah, we hit the land drop. There we go. Unfortunately, well, hold on. This figure is the way to go. Cut down won't cut it. Cut down is a bit awkward because of the way the pump spells stack. You would have to be. Actually, no. Yeah, this big cut down is a bit awkward now. Okay, take. Okay, take 6. Sure. Oh no, take 4. Yeah, we'll take 4. Sure. Opponent might actually hold back to block and we just take 2 instead. So that's actually fine, I guess. Because I can swing with this one, Sniper, Burning Sun Cavalry, and another Sunfire Torch as well. Okay, so... But since they didn't swing with the Altasaur, that plan is out the window. I could also just play Sunshot Militia, start tapping things down. If I'm not... Okay, let's just go for it. Because our opponent will need to deal 4 non-combat damage, and they will have to pay to get this back. Probably an argument also for moving this to this, but with this one here, it's still probably gonna be a non. Burning Sun Cavalry again. They can swing with this one to hit me for 3, so 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. So we're looking at 13 damage here. I don't know what happened, but that's not good. Remember, this hits any target. Photonic Hazard. Not gonna do it. I guess I can play the Ancestor's Aid first just to get some extra equity here. Yeah, at least we got ourselves our second win. Between that and multiple options, we get to clean our opponent out there. Whew, that was a good one. Still not liking the way the game this one's going. I would love to get at least one more win, but I would not be surprised if it if our adventure ended here. Come on, let's get one more win at least. Okay, plenty of options. I'm definitely going oh. I have to be disciplined. I will have to play the sun. I'm missing out on a +1/+1 counter. If I hit another red land, I would consider. Oh no, I already did. That would have been a consideration, but I'll just play it now. Opponent's gonna need to have an upgrade. I probably just play the Oaken Siren next turn. Nope, going for Burning Sun Cavalry. Then And yeah, we'll hold it there. I really needed the extra mana, but well, so apparently so does our opponent. Don't be disciplined. Let's not use it quite yet. We're not. Our opponent is now gonna need to hit like a rumbling rock slide. So never mind. Opponent concede. They missed their land drops. We'll take that. Wait, now that you mentioned, I believe there is. I'm trying to remember. I believe there is a creature that's kind of like Sanguine Bond. So I think that might be the one you're thinking of. Is that right? I'll start remembering names much later. I'm actually right after this. Right after this, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm probably gonna just be playing the set review for Duskmourn later this evening. I'm just gonna be listening to chill. I'll probably fall asleep somewhere in the middle. That's fine. I'll at least get most of the gist of the archetypes. White blue is looking promise. Okay, definitely keeping this one. We've got to turn to Captain Storm. Opponent taking the Maul. Okay. Hunter's blowgun. Opponent trying to see if they can burn it out, and there are ways to do it. Triumphant Champion would be one of them. So at least we got a River Herald Scout. I guess I'll keep the Shipwreck Sentry. Burning Sun Cavalry. So no, I'm not gonna try to fake it out. I know I want to equip Zoetic Cavern onto this and try to close the game out. Opponent is playing Dinosaur, so it's eventually gonna get really things are gonna get really burly. I might be able to buy a turn with Waylaying Pirates. No, Rumbling Rock Slide instead, sure. Now I regret keeping this Shipwreck Sentry. One is going for the Volatile Wander. Glyph. We do give them a free discard and draw, but I'll take it. Ancestor's Aid might help us punch through the next bit of damage. If it's just removal, I'm fine with it. It's skinned with haste, but that's only 2 damage, so that doesn't really do much. One's just gonna have to go. We'll take. Oh, they get to destroy an artifact. They were gonna get to destroy an artifact anyway, so unfortunate that we hit the other one. Hopefully we can hit another artifact so we can swing with Shipwreck Sentry and not mind the... Yeah, this is also the other... This one's actually really good, especially if you're... Okay, Dynatomaton. sure. I'm gonna crack this one, see if we can hit an artifact this way. Yes, we do. As much as I want to take out the Dynatomaton, when it equips, they'll need a fight effect to take advantage of the Death Touch. Tendril's not gonna do it. I guess we wait one turn cycle. We're just gonna have to be patient. Opponent's actually doing well for 4 mana. They're not gonna swing at any of these. Rated, let's see what's it. Opponent will have to chump block the 6 damage, so yeah, we kind of got it. Braided Net actually doing most of the work for us. No, opponent concedes. Yeah, got there. Nice. Any game can still be our last, so it is gonna get hairier and hairier. But we did get our 4 wins. Not the minimum for a quick draft. You want to get 6 if you want to get your money's worth back. But I'll take. But considering how the draft turned out, I think I would take 4 wins. Yeah, games are coming by much faster now. So I'll probably hold back on the Wander Glyph. I'll definitely do River Herald Scout first. Arian Soul Cleaver. Oh, never mind. Take it back. We'll go Captain Storm. Opponent probably has the removal for this. Nope, Mephitic draw. Just draw a card. No, not sacrificing. And also the nice trick with Ancestor. It's really all on Captain Storm right now. Oh, they did have the removal. That's about it. We did hit our Braided Net. It's a bit too early for it though. We'll do River Herald Scout, see if we can hit another land drop. Yep, we do. And actually not I wouldn't mind this one. Do I want to discard and draw? Yeah, I do. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Not paying attention, not paying attention. The Braided Net might save us a bit, but not by much. Opponent is in deep in the tank right now. What could they? Tinker's Toe 2/1/1s. I could tap one of them down just to delay things. Compass Gnome would be nice. No, no to Braided Net. In fact, we will pitch the Compass Gnome. Iceberg is good. In fact, I might play it. You're just gonna gain. Yeah, the Soul Cleavers. Yeah, until they equip Soul Cleaver, they're not gonna get much out of it. That's usually the weakest part of the Soul Cleaver. So they're gonna take a 3 damage. We will play the Iceberg. If we can hit the land next turn, we can flip right away. When it's finally gonna get an equip. They could hit me for 1. It would be a free hit. Oh, they're gonna hit me for 1 and sacrifice this to pump the other. Oh, they could sacrifice the draw. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, how do you get the set? Wait. Ah, it got another one from there. Okay. So we're taking the damage that way. We do get our hit, but now we have a plan. Okay. Huh. Okay, that solves that one. That's a bit annoying though. I will want to craft the art with art that soon. But I'll most likely craft this one first. I really need that 5/5. And the inverted iceberg, and the iceberg titan becomes my replacement braided net at that point. Cave crawler for death touch, sure. So no point swinging with either of these guys. Tiding Blade. Okay, we sacrifice the scout. Yeah, now their cleaver's gone live. Cartographer's companion, that's fine. Yeah, they're going all in on this guy. But I do have a way to lock it. The first thing I'm gonna do is craft and flip. discard, draw a new card. Zoetic Glyph would be nice. This is not sorcery speed, so I can just draw this end of turn. Take the trade, go down to 3. So 9. I might have to Zoetic Glyph now just to have defense. I just need to have a blocker because the opponent could have enough sacrifice shenanigans to make this go out of hand. So this is just a little bit of defense against that. The Cavern back, sure, take my land. I will be able to draw 1, 2. Is this every other? No, this is itself. So I would draw 3 cards at the 4 cards. Join the Dead. Yeah, that would. But that's still only 10. Not dead yet. The price swing with this for 9. A break does take out the. Wait. Hold on. This is me hoping they don't have an actual response to this. Might as well draw the cards now. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten much. Okay, so tap is this one. Sacrifice, yes. Pop this one. So that's a large glorious sanctifier, but we get there! Ha! Okay, that was a bit complicated, but we did manage to get it. Whew, we actually managed to scrounge out those extra wins. I'm liking it. Hold on, sanity check, see if I can. Yeah, I can get better colors this, but as soon as you put this down, the light auto corrects and starts making me look redder than a tomato. Okay, it's not looking so bad now. I guess if I lean back, it does. It's not so bad right now. It does get worse over time. So this, I might swap this out with the camera my dad is using because I think that one works better. My dad doesn't use it that often. Anyway, torch on 1, compass on 2, net on 3. Sure, we'll go for it. The Pirate Hat's probably the weakest link right now, but now this gives us an alternate option, which is play this, swing with this and pop it. Next turn we can go Waylaying Pirates, or if it's not that big, we can go Pirate. Okay, it's big enough. We go. Pirate Hat is also an option, but I think this is big enough that oh, they have Hiding Blade. Yeah, we go Waylaying Pirates. The stun counter helps. But this is looking bad for us. So if our opponent just plays the Tiding Blade and something small, I'm fine. River Herald Guide is... So I'm actually going to hold back on this. Problem is our opponent gets to... I might as well swing now because our opponent's gonna deadweight this anyway. Yeah, we take 9, but... I might as well take the opportunity to deal 3 right now. It's a bit... It's greedy, I know. It might change our opponent's mind a bit, but yeah, the deadweight's actually pretty good here. Even if it doesn't kill this guy right away. Oh, going for Marionette. Mill 2 cards. It might even tempt them to not swing with it, I guess. The death touch is annoying though. So is this is when this creature attacks, draw a card, discard a card. So I'm gonna swing first. Draw a card, discard a card because I really need cards. Yeah, I don't need this. They might take it, in which case I just I just played this as a chump block. And I guess I can move this for free. It might convince them to dump the deadweight on here. No, they're not dumping the deadweight. Sure, we'll block. They might have a pump effect, in which case, yeah, sure, I can't really do anything about it. The trample is annoying. Well, nothing I can really do about it. We're not dead yet. We're just dying really badly. So this is now defensive. This is kind of defensive, which is bad because they have a deadweight. Wow, we just flooded on lands. Really can't do anything about it. Yeah, this is kind of game over. I'm also kind of tired right now, so I'm willing to let this game go. Ancestors 8. Yeah, we'll discard a card. This just makes it +6, but I would not get anything really good out of. Yeah, this not enough. I would have needed to have both of these. Wait. Sorry, my bad. I needed to play the land first. But with 2 life, it's unlikely we're gonna get anything here. The braid is not gonna save us, though it was the thought that counts. And they probably had another pump spell. Okay, fanatical offering, good enough. We were kind of dead on board anyway. But hey, we did get a good number of wins. I am relatively pleased with the result. Let's see, 5 wins. Off a deck that I did not think that was going to do that well. Yeah, 5 wins. I'll take it. So that's going to be it for this episode, Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. Many thanks to those tuned in. Thank you, Zephyr MTG. Do check them out. Thank you, Jericho Ilagan. Nice. We got our first bloodletter of Aklasot. And that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Take care. Yeah.